Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to do a top 10 under $5 video. I was going to do top 5 under 5 because top 5 videos were some of the most requested videos in my giveaway video. But oh my god, it's just way too hard to narrow it down to like 5 products under $5. I have a lot of products that I love that are less than $5, so I just figured let's do a top 10. So there's a lot of great products under $5 and I want to share them with you in this video. Let's get started with eye products. It wouldn't be a top 10 under 5 without mentioning this palette, and it is the Wet n Wild Color Icon palette in Comfort Zone. This palette is just incredible. The eyeshadows are really buttery, they're pigmented, there's a lot of really unique shades. The only bad thing about this eyeshadow palette is that none of the colors are matte. So if you like matte shades, this is not the palette for you, but there's a lot of great MAC dupes in this palette, like this one. This is one of the defined shades, which is very similar to the MAC eyeshadow shade called Club, which is a duochrome eyeshadow. So as you can see, the sheen is kind of a tealish color, and then when you don't get the sheen, it is a brown color. This shade is super unique, very similar to the MAC one, as I said. I swatched some more colors so you can see how pigmented the eyeshadows are. These swatches have no primer underneath, so you're getting the true color. And these eyeshadows are seriously incredible. If you haven't picked one of these eyeshadow palettes up, I highly recommend you do so. Honestly, the quality is just amazing. I would easily pay like double the price for these because it is just that good. Next up, I have my favorite eyeliner pencils, and they're from Rimmel. They're the Scandalized Kohl Kajal pencils. These are waterproof eyeliner pencils, very similar to the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliners, except these are less than $5. So honestly, these are such a steal. They have a wide array of colors, maybe a little less than Urban Decay of course, but for the drugstore they have some really cool shades. So here we have all 4 colors that I own. Here's Taupe, the deep blue, nude, and black. Black is really pigmented. I just love it. Since I started using this, I just ditched the 24/7 eyeliners. Well, I finished it off, but I'm not going to be buying 24/7 eyeliners anymore because this is really pigmented. It just lasts really well on my waterline or on my lid. It's just amazing. And the navy blue is really nice as well. The nude is definitely a YouTube favorite. A lot of people use this one. I like it a lot. It's a lot better than using white eyeliner on your waterline. But my favorite one has to be Taupe because it just gives me a really subtle definition that I really enjoy. So if you haven't tried one of these out, I highly recommend them as well. They're really creamy, pigmented, and they're waterproof. Another eye product that I highly recommend are these ones by Jordana. These are the 12-hour Made to Last eyeshadow pencils, and the color is Continuous Almond. This is a matte eyeshadow pencil. Matte eyeshadows or eyeshadow products are really hard to find in the drugstore, but Jordana does this one so well. It is super creamy, super pigmented, and it lasts for hours on your lid. So I really love this shade, and this is the swatch so you can see it is just a really nice creamy color shade, very similar to the nude shade from the Rimmel Scandalized eyeliners, but this is an eyeshadow pencil. It just lasts beautifully. Once it's set, it really just stays there. Like I've had swatches on my hand for hours. I try to like rub it and it's not going anywhere. So these are incredible. They do have a few more shades which I haven't tried. This is the only shade I have, but I really need to try some more shades because this eyeshadow pencil is just incredible, especially for the price. You can use it as an eyeshadow or as an eyeshadow base. Either way, it works beautifully. This is a product that I talk about so much because I just love it, and you will be seeing it in my eyebrow routine coming up this week. So it is the e.l.f. Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Clear Mascara. This is just $1, and honestly it does the job so well to just set your eyebrows in place. It doesn't leave them crusty, it doesn't leave any like white goopy like gel bits, nothing. It just works beautifully. You get 2 sides, one's supposed to be for your eyelashes, but honestly you can use both for your eyebrows. You don't need to follow the rules or whatever. Both of these sides you can use on your eyebrows. So as you can see, I've been using this side a lot, so it does get dirty, but that's the nature with any clear like product, so it really doesn't even matter. It just does a really good job. Now we're moving on to face products, and I'm going to be talking about this face powder that I absolutely love. It is super affordable, and it is Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I have really oily skin, so I've tried a lot of face powders, especially face powders that promise to give you a really matte look. I'm all about the matte look, as you know, because as good as like sheen can be, often they can leave me looking really greasy, and I don't like that. So the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder just gives me that really matte look that I like. But you do have to have a light hand, because if you apply a lot, it can look a little bit cakey, which I don't like. As you can tell, I really love this powder. I've hit pan on this, and I'm going to demonstrate how I use it. So I'm just using a e.l.f. powder brush, and I'll just tap it on the areas that I think are a little bit shiny, a little bit on the forehead, and it gets rid of all the shininess that I have. So this is a great product to have in your handbag for touch-ups. I just really like it, and it's less than $5, so it is great. Next up, I have some brushes that I really love, and all of these brushes are less than $5. Not all of them combined, but each of these are less than $5. So if you buy e.l.f. brushes, you have two options. So you have the studio line, and then you have the regular white handle brush line. So the white handles are $1, and these two brushes are absolutely incredible. This one on the right hand is the eyeshadow brush, which is a flat shader brush. You honestly can't go wrong with this. It does the job. It places eyeshadow on your lid really nicely, so you honestly don't need to get anything more expensive than that. $1 brush will do its job. The next $1 brush is this one, and it is the concealer brush. It is a very tiny brush, perfect for spot concealing. If you watched my How to Conceal Acne Marks video, I did use this brush to just place a product wherever I had a blemish or acne mark, and then you just use your finger to tap it in. It does a really great job. $1, you honestly can't go wrong with it. The brush I used earlier is a powder brush. This brush has a very flat tip, as you can see. This I use mostly for powder or blushes, so it just fits really nicely on your cheek area. You can also use it to kind of stamp on face powder, so it doesn't look as cakey. The next two brushes I really like for applying highlighting products. So this one is the blush brush, and this one's the small tapered brush. So as you can tell, this one's tapered and this one's kind of squished. Both of these are great because they're really tiny, so they just fit very nicely on the cheekbones, as you can tell. And both of these are very soft, just like the powder brush. So if you get any studio brush, these are very soft because they have synthetic bristles. For the past couple of months, I've been using this top coat religiously, and it is by Jordana. It is a quick dry top coat, 60-second dry. And it is very watery. I don't know if you can see that. It is very watery, especially compared to other top coats that I've tried, but it does such a great job. It really does dry your nail polish in 60 seconds. I've timed it and it does work, and it also gives your nails a really shiny coat. So as you can see, look at that shine. Look at it. So yeah, it gives you a really shiny coat, and it dries your nail polish really quick. And I've never heard anyone talk about this top coat, but honestly, it is really good, especially for the price. Now we're moving on to lip products, and you know that I'm obsessed with lip products, so naturally I have a bunch. I'm going to talk about some of my favorite lipsticks, and they are the Wet n Wild Mega Last Lip Colors. These lipsticks are incredible. Super pigmented. The colors are very unique. They have a lot of MAC dupes once again, and they just feel very comfortable on the lips. They're very long lasting, and I just love them. I just love them so much. So I have 4 shades right here. The first color is Cherry Balm, which is a very dark, vampy kind of red shade. Then we have 24 Karat Gold, which is the orange shade, which I love. It is very similar to Max Morange. Then we have Sugar Plum Fairy, which is this one, which is a very nice kind of vampy plum shade. And finally we have Cherry Picking, which is a very nice, it is a fuchsia, but a little bit deeper than your traditional fuchsia. So as you can tell, they are very, very pigmented. They have such a beautiful sheen as well. They're very long lasting, so If you haven't tried these, like, honestly, what are you waiting for? Because these are incredible. The colors are amazing and I highly recommend these. I cannot stop talking about these because they are just great. The next products are definitely for girls who like really bright and bold lips, and I'm talking about the Rimmel Show Off Lip Lacquers. They're called Apocalypse overseas. I have 4 shades, but the cream colors are definitely my favorites. They have some with shimmer, but I just didn't like them. I just felt like the colors weren't that unique, and I don't like shimmer too much, so I didn't like them. But these 3 shades are definitely attention grabbing, and they're really bright and they look like this. I've swatched them right here. So the first one we have is the one in Apocalyptic, which is a really bright fuchsia. Then we have Big Bang, which is a beautiful blue based red. This is just like your classic red. And this one is Stellar, which is a really nice kind of corally pink. The Rimmel Show Off lips are very creamy, pigmented. They're really long lasting, and honestly you need the tiniest bit to coat your entire lip, so you won't find yourself going back to get more product, and you won't need to do that because these are very pigmented, and if you haven't tried them, I highly recommend them. They do have some more subtle shades, some nude shades, some really nice light pinks, but I feel like the bright shades are definitely really unique, and I just love them so much. And last but not least, I have the Almay liquid lip balms. I have 2 shades. This one is in Just Plum Good, and this one's Apricot Pucker, which I'm wearing right now. These are incredibly comfortable on the lips. It honestly just feels like you have chapstick. They're not sticky. They give you a really nice tint of color, but it's not really opaque, so if you were scared by looking at this one, it's honestly a lot more sheer. I've swatched them. As you can see, they're very sheer. I absolutely love this. So if you're, again, kind of intimidated by the orange trend that's going on in the spring, you can just try something like this because it will give you just a hint of color without being like, oh my god, you're wearing orange on your lips. Yeah. So if you're kind of scared of like really like bold shades, you should try them in this form because they're very sheer, and again, very comfortable on the lips. They're not sticky, and if you're not a lip gloss person like I am, you're gonna love these a lot because again, they're not sticky. So I highly recommend these. I haven't heard too many people talk about these. I don't know why. Maybe because it's not a Maybelline or a L'Oreal. These are incredible, honestly. So that was it for my top 10 under $5 video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments below which products under $5 are your favorites. I would love to know because I just love drugstore makeup. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any more top 5 ideas, let me know also in the comments below, and I will see you guys very soon with the eyebrow routine video that's highly requested. So I hope you're having a great day or night wherever you are, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!